What's going on, guys? It's Professor Ion, and my camera is all kinds of messed up. Look at that, not even pointing at me. I'm here with my friends Horacho and Badose. They're around somewhere. I've misplaced them. I misplaced most of my friends. We're gonna give you guys a tour of the official Better Than Wolves Community Edition server that we've been hosting for a while, and that mostly Badose and Horacho have played on since the beginning. We'll touch briefly on the early game history, and we'll go check out some of the early game stuff, and then run through all the farms, because if I do a quick rotation here, there's kind of a lot happening. So I'm going to let them do a decent amount of the talking, and then you guys can feel free to ask questions, and we'll answer them to the best of our ability. And then obviously I'll try and ask questions as well to cover anything that, you know, might not be obvious to other players or other people. All right, so we're going to the starter base first, right? Right now we're on top of the kind of what is currently home for the server, and also if anybody here plays on the server or were to join the server after the stream or during the stream, probably after, because all three of the people that would whitelist you are on the stream right now. This is where you would spawn, is up here, probably. Right? You spawn on top of this tower, as I believe. Perfect. Entirely. Nice. So you'll spawn somewhere in this little tower. That's kind of... This is kind of the center heart of the world. There's just a little bit going on here. Just, you know, we got chanting set up. Yeah. Cool. I will take the first ride. So we have a really nice subway system here. Horacho's the mastermind behind that. Badose is just going to watch us. Hi. As we roll over to here, and then you immediately get kicked out, and it picks up the minecart, which is super cool. I love that so much. I just love this system. All right, and then this is the starter house, and the most important piece of history here is, despite this floating rock, this is exactly where I was standing, where I got myself killed on the first night and almost killed Badose with a creeper because I forgot we didn't have a door. Yeah, I remember I logged in one day and suddenly we were cooking food in a cauldron, and I was really surprised by that. Like, I'd logged out for, God, maybe a day or two for work. And what's up? What's up? Oh, what's up, Jake? Took me a second. I forgot you changed your username. But yeah, so this was the, you know, original beating heart of the server, and a lot has happened. I don't even barely recognize this anymore. And somebody broke the furnaces. I'm sure that there used to be more than 9. Yeah, we just had the 10 beds. I do remember that. I remember people would be like, hey, let's sleep. And then you'd just have 10 people that were all playing on the server together. We'd all just conglomerate in this room, and the floor was just full of beds. And we all just kind of snuggled up and, you know, slept the night away. Probably. Or Aaron stole it. Wait, who's Aaron? I don't know what you're talking about. Who's that? I don't think there's anybody named Aaron around here. Yeah, somebody stole it or it blew up. And yeah, I remember this was another case of, you know, work had me busy. I was hoping to be less busy when we started the server and play a little bit more, and work had me kind of busy, so I wasn't able to as much as I wanted. So I'd like log off for a couple hours and then I'd log back in after a shift, and it was like one day it was the cauldron, and then all of a sudden I walk outside and somebody's grinding netherrack, and I'm like, what is happening? And that, I mean, that was pretty much just the pace of the server, was that we kept having cases of, you were gone for, excuse me, a couple hours, you would miss potentially tons of stuff because there was just so much happening. So there's a lot of hemp in there. Good to know. Yeah, so yeah, I do like the choo-choo system. I do like the millstone on and off setup here. And I think this is like what, iteration 2 maybe? This was, I remember seeing this the first time, and it was a little bit different at the time because I think somebody blew it up at least once. Yeah, it was just one originally, and then it expanded, and I remember logging in and seeing it, and somebody was like, oh yeah, this is how that works, and I used it, and I was like, this is potentially the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, the bottom block cooks over time, and then when it's cooked, the other ones fall, and as they fall, they push items into the cauldron, and I just love that concept so much. It's a very simple setup, but I feel like it's a really good representation of how Better Than Wolves works. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. At least. What's this guy? Mm-hmm. Oh. Thanks, WG. That's interesting. Ah, there it is.
All right. I remember that on this texture pack, I think it's the same texture for both, so you can't see much. But it turns from the loose variant into the regular one.
Well, that was awkward. I feel a little bad. Apparently you guys have not been able to be heard for a little bit. I haven't streamed in a while, and Streamlabs broke my shit. But yeah, so now everybody can hear you.
Oh.
Fortunately, WG was like, hey, you know that we can only hear you, right? And I was like, nope, sure didn't know that.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the help. Thanks for the help, Dad. Appreciate you. I like that system a lot.
Yeah, do you want to go for the old stuff again, or?
Yeah, I mean, this is, we can do like a pretty quick summary real quick. This is the kiln setup. I think I can explain it maybe. It's been exploded a couple of times because people did things that were nothing to worry about. And basically it cooks the bottom block, and then the blocks above it fall and push it into the cauldron, and I think that that's just super freaking cool. We talked a little bit about how that's like the definition of better than wolves. And we talked a little server lore about how many times it got blown up, and then how many times this cauldron's gotten blown up by people doing things that are nothing to worry about. The grinder that's still in use today and is the original grinder of the server. The windmill that's not there anymore because it exploded, probably. Oh, the packing.
Yeah,
Oh, we
don't know what
forgot
else
the
happens.
packer, but it's broken now. Someone broke it for that.
Oh,
Oh,
I loved
really?
this so
I
much.
didn't.
Oh, I think it breaks itself sometimes, right? Or no, at least
I didn't
Gordon said
bother fixing it, but maybe someone did.
there needs to be some dirt in there. Yeah. There we go.
I don't know, but still good. Nice.
Yeah, it was broken because we still had that bug with the saving
Oh,
jump stuff.
yeah. I think that was from the piston bug we had in the previous
Yeah.
version. We just had to switch the piston and the shovel, I guess.
But yeah, this is super neat. It makes packed dirt by just throwing the dirt down there. Oh yeah, good call. Open that trap door the way it should be. By throwing the dirt down, and then it gets packed over in the corner, pushed over, and then the shovel collects it. It's
Yeah, and
super
below you
freaking
can collect it. There's other stuff that you can pack. There's so much stuff that you can pack with
like oysters and bubbles.
It's,
Super cool.
the shovel will only pick up stuff that can be shoveled. So there's also sandstone in there, but that has to be manually dug up for this old system to work. But
Okay.
once you get Skull Forge, we have a newer one in the auto base that also packs stuff like sandstone.
I assume using a block dispenser.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Next up is, I think, some more stuff.
We used to have a
in this
to-do
patch.
list because we had a lot of noobs and a lot of lack of coordination. I feel like that's relevant. The to-do list was very important.
It's on there now.
Nothing.
Nothing.
I remember
we
though.
Done.
I
We used
that.
the new player's labor to
Yep.
go.
That's how we progressed. Is we used the to-do list to direct a lot of the new players, myself included. I would often log in and I'd be like, "What's on the list? Oh, we need wood. I'll go grab an axe and I'll go cut some wood because I don't know what else to do with my time."
So we started here with one saw. Well, it used to be in the windmill tower, but we moved it here so we could expand it. And now it's very quick and it has all these securities built in, so you can't really destroy anything or place them in the wrong spot
Oh, hurt
Very
yourself.
nice.
or hurt
Or
yourself. You can just
Oh.
yeah, because saws will cut your brain out. So
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
and you can also turn these. You can close these, and then you can put melons in there to get sliced melon.
Ooh,
Because they
very
will stick
nice.
in there.
Also, yes, WG, I did cut wood, and I know that that's very difficult to imagine because it's my least favorite thing to do in Minecraft. But I did. There were a number of times that I logged onto this server, and I was like, I guess I'm gonna go cut wood because it's what I know how to do.
I guess there's the mine here, but
You wanna
it's
go
a
to the
mine.
mine
Nah.
first?
Yep,
Nah.
Say and I spent a lot of time in that mine.
Do we want to?
I spent
mean,
a
it's
lot of time in that mine, mostly paying back my diamond debt to Say.
Then I guess we just have to show it.
Yeah, we had to show it real quick.
It's nothing exciting. It's a mine.
It's a mine, but it's, it's here. It's part of the server's history, man.
Oh,
Look at
that was
this.
to get bricks early on.
Oh, God, I remember collecting bricks for you as well.
Oh, you did a lot of collecting, yeah. You
I
did so much
felt
manual labor.
he did. I felt very indebted to Bado, so like when he needed bricks and stuff, I would sometimes go get bricks for him. I didn't do nearly as many of them as he did. He was blocking the sides off after he was done. Oh, very nice. It's like a
There's still so
actually
much
kind
loot.
of safe
Oh,
branch mine.
there's so much cobble here. We need more cobble. We're out of cobble. I'm gonna bring this.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Guess I'll grab some too since you guys are out of
We
it.
can put it in. We can put it in the smoothifier, the smoothie machine later on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When
Great
we're
call.
showing that off. Oh, God damn it! I picked up the soul dust. I didn't want
You
the
can-
soul dust. Just throw it on the ground.
Oh, we should put that soul dust in. Oh well, later. Never mind.
Later.
There's like
So
a
we're-
full double chest of soul dust.
Really, because we could use some for the soul butler. I keep forgetting that we can use that as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Probably-
That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know where I put it, but yeah, there's a whole bunch. Somewhere.
So the old mine, I guess.
Oh, yes, the old mine, only because of how many people died in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure it's not 100% safe now. Still.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let me go.
This is
Okay,
far
yeah, I know
from-
what that is.
Oh, Commander Frost's farm. Apparently
Oh
it's not
yeah, the
working.
mushroom farm.
There's just one mushroom in either spot, so either somebody mined it or it's not working.
Hard to say for sure.
Oh. Down we go.
One of these
Yeah.
spots I almost died, which was amusing.
I hear one zombie downstairs, so
Okay.
stay careful.
I'm in full Soulforge armor, so.
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
let
Me and my
wait.
leather pants. One of them's enchanted and died though, so you know I'm clearly invincible.
It's too bad we don't have a good dung farm, because we should make a beacon, a dung beacon.
But,
Now that we have
uh,
Soulforge steel armor, we can kill all the noobs that come to spawn.
I don't know what a dung beacon is, but okay.
It's a beacon that gives you poison and nausea.
Oh, nausea, gross.
Nausea.
It's like that's like my least. At least, yeah, I'll die in style if I die.
More cobble
nausea-
here. Can somebody pick that up?
I suspect that this is for making mossy cobble using
Oh,
this.
yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
So maybe we don't want to take that.
True. We need those a lot. So yeah, this cave is where we found our first diamonds and where a lot of people died.
So many people died in these caves down here, myself included.
Especially at the bottom, because people kept digging dirt with shovel to expose diamonds, but they would
What?
stay. They would
Who would-
stay
who
in
would
the
do that?
chunks below the base, like new players and Aaron. But I don't know who that is. And
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
but they kept digging all of the dirt, but like
Oh, there's
literally
so
down the
many mobs
stairs,
here.
and they
Ah,
wouldn't put torches, so people would go down and die, and mobs would come up the stairs and kill people.
there's
was a
still a
mess.
lot of mobs here. I'm closing everything off because I don't know where they're coming from, but they're still spawning.
Hmm.
One had there's a skeleton or a zombie here with leather armor. So I think somebody recently or somebody dropped this stuff
Yep, this looks
somewhere over here.
like a familiar hell. I remember that. Just
Over
dig
there.
the dirt,
Oh.
Ion, said the guy that nobody knows his name. It'll be fine.
So that was just a
Oh.
complete mess everywhere.
It was.
This is probably the only place left in the entire spawn area where mobs can spawn outside of the mob trap.
Yep, I believe that.
Yep.
Good old
Alright,
history. We'll have
that's
to come
it.
down here and fix that one day.
I tried to fix it already, but it's still not good. It's so yeah, it's full of holes. Chaotic.
Bye, Bado.
Yep. Bye bye. No, yeah, I don't think it's fixable. Besides just using cement and burying the whole thing.
That's true.
Let's go to the spider trap. This is in this corner.
Oh, there's a spider trap?
There is a jungle spider trap.
Oh, okay.
Because the jungle's in this corner, so we had to go with here. And it's this box over here.
Okay.
This chicken is the lure for all these spiders that can spawn in that cube. I
Okay.
don't think we have a look-through window now. If we can go up there.
I think that one's a different kind of mob trap, more like making a player trap with the mobs. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Let's see.
So yeah, exactly. So these are like entire platforms, full platforms, which are only one high. So only mobs that are one high can spawn. Because in Battle Walls, anything that fits can spawn.
Yep.
So it only spawns spiders. And the first few layers are jungle leaves or leaves in general. So they spawn jungle spiders, and the lower ones are Battles made a hole here. I got a couple wood so I can. There we go. So yeah, if they spot the chicken, they will run to it, or else they might just wander on top of the.
And they can pass to the chicken through the walls?
They can see through walls. They don't really have AIs. They just have go to the direction of whatever I'm attacking.
Got it. Okay.
They have spider vision, spider senses.
Spider senses. They can sense their spider senses are tingling, and they can sense the food.
Yeah. That's how they find you, even though you're hidden in your hidey hole. I can't see.
That makes sense. There you go. Come on, guys. It's a gate. It's not that hard. we can do this. There's 3 of us.
Yeah.
How many BTW players does it take to open a gate? 3.
An uneven amount.
Yeah, of course. It had to be an odd number. And then
So
they're
yeah,
killed by the sauce.
this is better than Wolves in a nutshell. The mechanical part that nobody sees if you're just playing the hard
Yep.
the hard functions. How to power 6 saws in a row? Yeah.
With this. This is it. This is how you do it.
This is the compact version. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the compact version.
It's probably the most compact that you can make. Yeah.
I've done worse. I've not done better, but I've seen worse for sure. This is definitely a very compact way to transmit all of that power to those 6 saws, though, that are all right next to each other.
This is just simple.
God, look at all the string, though.
Well, that's nice, but look at the first hopper that has all the venom sacs from the very deadly jungle spiders.
Ooh, all right. I don't know what venom sacs are used for, but
Invisible. Yeah, invis potion. No.
It's for all in corrupting a lot of potions, so you can make a night vision potion into an invisibility potion.
Yeah.
Healing into harming and stuff like that. But it's also used for trading to get the librarian up.
Very nice. Oh, look, we're conveniently right near all the manual farms. This is Farm Central. This used to be a river. I think the river's still underneath it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I expanded the entire river as much as I could, so it could fit
all of these plants.
It's 32 patch of 64 plants.
Yeah, it's a lot of plants.
It's a lot. It took me almost longer to get enough seeds and carrots and potatoes to plant it than to make the planters.
So you destroyed the cocoa farm.
Yeah,
through it.
I had to remove a little bit, but it's gonna have to move anyway. I'm gonna make something with the dispenser.
But dispenser?
A block dispenser.
That's terrible. No, we need we can't do fortune with it.
To replant it, but just replant, so you don't have to do it. You come, you harvest with fortune, and then you put in the dispenser and it plants for you. That's my plan.
like that. That's a good thought.
Coco needs a rework. We really need to do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. It could use some work.
You want to go to this trap here, this thingy, or you want to go that way?
Oh, I forgot the... Yeah, completely. We have a gas trap.
Oh, yes, the gas trap. Oh, nice, Rajo. Good job.
You can jump here. If you don't miss. Like your Roger.
Yeah, if you don't miss.
So that's just the collection area.
Very pretty.
This is the gas trap.
You have
We
to
don't really
sneak
have
at
to
the chest behind the hopper is the one that gets most of the loot. There's a few pixels that you can aim.
Look at that. Look at that. Fire charges. Fire charges. I didn't know that those drop from gas.
Yep.
Those are mostly used for enchanting, I think, right? Other than
Fire
shooting out
charges?
of dispensers.
I don't have any use for them. I don't think so.
They can be used to light up anything that can be lit on fire instantly.
Yeah, it's
Right,
the
also
briefing
even
tool.
nether portals.
That
They can
farm's
create
even on
nether
your
portals.
scale, Dad.
But other than that, they don't really have a use. You can shoot them if you have a
Here,
dispenser.
actually. Not all the way,
Sure.
just over
Yeah.
here. There's a middle part. So that's the growing chamber for the squids, where
Yes.
they get infected by. You can use a wolf or another portal.
Oh, you can use
And
the wolf
then-
to infect them?
The possessed wolf, yeah, because they don't need food and they won't mess with your nether network. So you don't have to use the portals.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
So if you go above,
There's no none of them is jumping, so they're not infected.
yeah, I think there's some issue with the infection rate. Like it's really slow, much
How many
slower
wolves
than
do you have here?
I've put a wolf and a portal because it was so low,
Oh,
so
just one
slow
wolf.
with the wolf. I think maybe the rate is not the same
I
as the
think you
portal.
can increase the rate by just having more wolves, because I think all wolves separately try to infect you.
Yeah, Don suggested that maybe since the portal there's 6 portal, that the rate was a little different since maybe each portal would tick. So that's why I added the portal and it increased the rate of the trap. So yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, Don. I did see Don saying that. I don't know how big the chances for wolves to do it, or if it's equal to how the portals do it. But I'm pretty sure that increasing the amount of wolves also increases it.
Yeah, that would make sense. But from testing, I would say that just one wolf is slower than the portal at the moment.
Oh, you could also just build a bunch of portals here if they're not connected to anything other.
Yeah, that's true. But we are already getting way more than we need. And so this way I
That's
just
true.
added a little, you see the Hellfire block at the bottom? There's a timer on a turntable and like every 2 minutes or something it's gonna open and the squids drop, a lot of them drop inside it and then they die by suffocation when the block is placed back. So this way we get squid drop from here as well.
Which is nice.
Nice.
I like that.
Because I split the spawning chamber in 2 and like 2/3 of the squids are coming here and the other third is going towards the mob trap to get the ink and the scrolls.
Nice.
But if this one's doing that as well, you don't really
But
need
since
the other one anymore.
it's working like that, yeah, I planned and I forgot to just make all of the squids come here.
It's fine either way, because we have tons of loot from them. So
And-
what direction are we going now?
Oh, and yeah, we just forgot that we used the dispenser and the arrows from the mob trap to kill the guests. Just gonna trigger it. You know?
Oh, yes. Yep, we fire arrows out of dispensers to kill
Since
them.
we get rotate arrows that have no use at all, almost, except getting flames. We just use them to kill the guest. And there's a few but I placed them on the wrong spot. The guest, they keep hugging the side we are on right now with the detector.
If I see this right, is the Are the arrows? Oh no, they're below the lights. Okay, I see.
Mhm.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this a lot. Beto showed it to me the other day when we did a preliminary world tour, so I kind of knew what we were talking about. And when he was showing this to me, I think that's the coolest thing, to use lenses to detect when the squids have become gas, and it's just, I like it a lot. Big fan. Also, the sidings and moldings and everything with the nether brick is a really nice touch. But I'm also just a sucker for nether brick.
Yeah, same here.
I lost Bado.
Yeah.
He's probably somewhere, hugging the redstone upstairs.
No, I'm going back to the fields.
Oh, okay.
What's this? There's a very small piece of railroad here. Something planning, Bato?
Yeah, that was like the idea. Maybe having some minecarts towards here.
Hey, WG,
Nice.
can you hit that thing? Just smack that stupid ad chat out of my chat. That'd be cool. We'll get to it in a second. How you know that you're making it as a streamer is, when you start getting ads.
Spam bots.
Yeah, when you start getting spam bots, you're like, yep, okay, I'm a real streamer now. I'm a real boy now.
Yay! There's a
Are you
bat.
chasing the bat? Yes, you are.
How did they
I
get
felt
here?
like I was watching a little puppy. Oh, that's a bat.
There's a butterfly! Grab the butterfly!
Unable to ban user. That's weird. Oh, I might have beat you to it. Because I clicked the little button in my magic box on the other screen.
Alright, next up is the most important thing you have to build better than wolves, the mob trap.
Hey, you
Mob
improved
trap.
it. Nice.
Yeah, they die faster now. Because look, when they are coming here, they would stuck and line up in front of the sub. Only one takes damage, but they die from suffocation.
I like this.
I did a little bit of a mess too because I'm stealing the skeleton heads to make bone meal in the chicken farm, since I want to keep the bones for to make dung.
But the
Yeah, there's a
base of
delay.
this walk over here to see the base sorting system. Line of hoppers with different filters going in a circle.
Yeah, I love the sorting system. It's literally just a zigzag hoppers that do all the filtering. Also,
And
Nugget.
it's
Yes,
very
hi,
nice,
welcome.
very efficient.
It's super efficient. Nugget, I'll agree that, so a lot of people wish that they had discovered Better Than Wolves earlier. I'll say, though, that given the current state of it, discovering it when I did was kind of a weakness. Because now with everything that's changed, and I was away for several years, I'm now having to learn how to play the game all over again. But I do agree that, probably, I'd say around the time that CE took over, that we started getting the community edition, was, I would say, the sweet spot for not being too much of an old veteran and having to relearn the entire game, and also getting to experience the tiny stuff. But as it stands right now, it is still an incredible mod. And I think that you're in a good time. I think that this is a good time to play the mod, especially with the people that are currently developing it and working on it. And I'm not just saying that because one of them is in this chat with me.
Oh Vasso, I realized we still need to make a stone farm and redstone.
Yep.
There's still things to be made. Still things to be made.
I know. There's always more.
There's always more.
Where are you guys?
It's still in the mob trap. We were looking at the filter while I was talking to chat. I'm trying not to go too far down because there's overflow items down there that I don't want to pick up. Except, I was gonna say, except for those slime balls, I kind of wouldn't mind having those. As long as they get picked up, we're good.
There's a chest full of them.
Like if you come a bit down, just the collection area.
Down here. Yeah.
Yeah, we got backup chests full as well.
Oh, potions of healing? Really? Take some of that.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, I
we
got
just-
two more protection scrolls, by the way, Roger.
Oh, nice. Nothing here though.
Slime balls. Slime balls. Nice.
Yeah,
I also
one
got
of
protection scroll, by the way.
one of them is on my my boots. I got feather falling in protection.
Yeah, I got one protection scroll in my inventory, but I don't have the levels to put it on my plate helmet because I need 90 levels for it.
Yeah, same. I'm slowly grinding it, which made me realize that we could really use a massive hopper storing system for
Yeah.
XP.
Yep.
But the thing is, we've been patching up so many stuff. Well, the trap it's gonna be easy to. It's gonna be tricky to add it because I guess that's the first thing you filter out. So
Yeah. Filtered out so we could always go in a separate route. That's why it's filtered out first. Because we can just go straight into this direction. There's already a path there.
oh right, yeah, you can re-put the XP into the upper even after you filtered it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, it's not gonna be a problem. Sure.
It's just a bit more. It just moves when players get near it. That's all.
Yo, bro, thanks so much for the reset. I appreciate you. Look at that, worst mods here.
So here's the part of the squid trap where we
Yeah,
get a
that's
few of
full.
the squids here. It's completely full. And I kept reducing its size. I think right now, like I'm using 2 blocks wide for this part and it's 9 blocks for the gas farm.
This part over here is something we pulled out. This used to be our second piston factor. Because all the mob drops needed to be packed, and we didn't want to walk all the way back to the old days.
Okay.
So this is where we had all the blocks of flesh and bone in it.
Do we not still use this anymore?
I think we need to rebuild it somewhere, but I think the plan was to move the stuff with minecart chests. Or something.
Oh, okay, do minecart chests to move the mob drops out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like sort of the idea. Instead of loading the chest, you load with the minecart.
Ooh, I like this idea.
Actually, we can see a little premise of the idea for the chicken farm we're gonna see later.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you look here, let's go a bit higher before. So from here, we are taking the monster head. And there you can see one fall.
Yep.
And we're gonna take them down. And we can make a bit. It's almost cheaty, I think. In the old days, it wouldn't be accepted, but you can make a universal filter now using the comparator.
Yep.
So as we saw, only the skeleton heads can get inside, and then they get loaded into the minecart, which just moved. Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna load some skeleton heads in there.
and every morning it's being sent to the chicken farm.
Yep, that's pretty nice. Like that.
And yeah, for the filter, you just fill the dispenser and the hopper to the brim. If you look at the hopper over here, it's almost full, but not completely. And if you add just one skeleton head, it's gonna spit one item.
Yep. I like that a lot. Comparators are great.
Maybe a bit too powerful, but I'm not complaining.
Yeah,
Well, I think
as
it's fine, you
redstone
need-
engineers, I'm here for it.
You
And they're pretty late
to.
game.
It's still pretty expensive as well compared to the more simpler filters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to use 27 stack of the item
Yep.
you want. That's they are gonna be stuck in here forever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of prep time.
Yeah, that's true.
So, if you guys come outside, we can also, well, not that there's
Yeah,
much
I
to show,
think-
but there's also the bat trap here.
I think yeah, that's it for the mob trap. That's the part that takes the arrows and the squids from here to the gas trap.
Do we have a way to show how the mob trap looks from the inside?
We can remove some block from the top. Is the ladder still here?
I
Yeah,
think
on the
so,
side.
Yeah, spectator mode doesn't exist, so. Forgot that we're in a version of Minecraft pre-spectator mode. I believe, if I remember correctly, this mob trap is a Haracho design, right?
Yep. Ever since I took over the mob floors with the staircase design. Let's see, can we? Oh, there's planks in the middle as well.
Yeah, I blocked the top to always keep it too high everywhere.
Yeah, you can stand on the planks to look inside.
Yeah, and it's a like a staircase design that involves them.
And basically they're limited in their pathfinding to only go from one side to the other side because there's no direct path to the sides.
Mm-hmm.
So the embedded in walls mobs can spawn anywhere that they can fit. So spiders can't fit here because if a mob spawns on the center of a block, so
Yep.
if you look up here, if it spawns like right next to this edge, it will try to fit a spider right on here, and then because there's this block that would make the spider not spawn on here, and that's why the spider or the oh crap, okay. I'm gonna die now. Oh, I'm safe.
You're safe.
Oh, yeah,
I got
that's possible too. I could have exited. I fell on one of the levels.
Oh, okay.
You can see here I removed
But,
one of the
we need
vine
to-
trap, so you can come here, and basically the mob can only move on this single line,
Yep. And they
and
just have to go
in the
back and
middle
forth.
here, and here is where the vine is, and so basically when they spawn, they can only path to the other side, and they have to go across the vine trap. So the first thing they do when they spawn is move and drop. So you make the mob trap much faster.
Make it very efficient at that point.
Yep. All right, don't go back down.
There is something wrong though, because there is a spider in there.
There is.
Yeah, I think
There's
it's
probably a
some
block missing.
it's a block missing somewhere or a plank. I know that a
But,
couple times I found a hole on the top of the mob trap, so people get curious.
right.
Of course they do. They're people.
Oh right, I can't swim. And the similar design for like that trap is also made for is also made here, like a really tiny version to spawn just bats underground. But
Oh, on the way
the
we can
spawn
see
rate is
the.
terrible.
That's the place where we spawn squids. It's like just a massive cube of water.
Oh, just a giant cube of water into this.
Yep.
Makes sense. Spawn squids. And you said there was a bat trap over here?
Yeah, there's no building. It's
It exists
just a
here.
very small thing underground here.
Just here. But it's really hard to farm bats.
Basically, it's the same design, just for one high mobs. Like it's a checkerboard, pillar kind of thing that leads into cells. And apparently, it can also, because it's in a swamp, can also make can also spawn small slimes. So you get some slime balls and batwings. And we
What are
need old,
batwings used for and better than wolves?
mostly for no, only for the
Villager
villager
trading.
trades. But you
And
can
for
also get
the
that
feather falling scroll.
feather phone. You
Oh,
don't
okay.
use the yeah. Here we have this empty space. I don't know what I'm seeing.
Yep, definitely nothing there.
And here we have one of our first automation. One of the first things you try to automate in Battle on Wolves is hemp.
Yep.
And it's still functional. It's been running all this time and sufficient enough. It just works on a decay timer up here. And it's used to double as a dung farm as well.
I remember that.
This is the only dispenser, and it just pops an item in the back, and when it despawns, it just shoots another one out. It's the simplest form of an item decay spawner. But below here, you see another dispenser, and we used to put kibble there, because down here we can enter there, because the wolf died eventually. We should be able to look inside, like so. Yeah. In here there used to be a wolf that sat on this little piece of wood, and the dispenser would shoot out an item and it would tangle in the webs, so the dog had a lot of time to eat it up.
Makes sense.
And then everything it shoots out just
How did you
falls
get the
into
web there?
you just place it? Oh no, you can
With
use the
shears.
shears.
You get
Oh,
it.
with shears. Okay.
That's why one of the bonus, if you choose shears early on as your first iron tool, or second, whatever.
Can you move a bit?
You can also double the string output since you get this and you craft it into 2 string.
Oh, very nice. Noted.
Pretty much in all my playthrough, shears is one on my first iron tool. Just for the safety of going to mine, you can use it to get grass to lure animals to kill them faster.
Yeah,
so many
the
uses.
luring animals is great, but you also need it if you want to harvest hemp. So
and you'll need it soon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
So it's not like a first iron tool, but definitely a second or third one.
I think I do pick then shears pretty much most of the time.
I go axe.
Oh yeah, I forgot the axe. True, yeah. Especially if you found a chest somewhere.
So this is the starter castle where we started out at, and basically, yeah, it needs to be expanded. It's a work in progress.
It's small now, but this is yeah, this is the spawn base, because this is right where you spawn. This is where we started the tour.
Here we have our little
extensive storage system.
That's very small.
Well, extensive in terms of the amount of different items that it has.
Yeah.
But it is pretty limited storage for each item. Oh, there's a buddy block with a cake on it. Life is good.
Oh wait, we forgot to put something in the body block. Do you have a sword?
I have an axe.
There is one in the weapon chest, I think. Yeah, there's a diamond chest here.
My inventory is full. Can you put the sword in
Well,
there?
I
Yep.
think you can find a chest in this room to store
There you
items.
go.
Did it do anything? I thought it's supposed to do anything.
It made a sound.
Yeah, it makes the sound.
Oh, it didn't do any hearts. I thought it loved to be poked. Oh well.
It probably won't make hearts because there's cake on top of it.
Or I just forgot to put that in. But
The wolves are supposed to be masochists.
yep, they do love it when you put them back together after you saw them. But...
Try on the other one.
Nope, no hearts.
No.
You messed up.
Dead. You can also put them in the sliced wolf.
Oh, the slice of wolf?
It just sticks. Yeah, it just sticks out the other side. It's kind of funny.
That's fantastic.
Oh, I guess we can show the cooking room. Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you expanded.
Yeah, I just added the
Oh,
sauce
that's
because
not-
I was tired of going back and forth with inventory full of wood. And that's just a full setup of cauldron and crucible stocked. Ah, you can see.
Are they all fully stoked now, or is it still the center only?
Sorry?
Is it fully stoked all, or is it still just the center only?
Oh no, it's
That's
just
all
like
of them.
look,
No,
they're
it's
all
just the
stoked,
center.
but it's just not full speed for all of them because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not really needed.
You guys are killing me.
And this path basically leads back to the farms. Oh, there's an enderman there.
And I almost looked at him.
I guess we can move to the butlers and stuff.
Let's just do the small stuff in the castle first.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot.
But
But
this is the new version of the what should we call it?
The packer.
Yeah, the packer.
I don't think I have anything that can be packed unless you can pack cobblestone. Oh, Bato's
No, you
got
can
us.
pack loose stone though. You can make cobblestone with packer. Basically, faster version, but it's very lightweight. It doesn't have storage capacity or puts the things in at a time. So if you put in too much, it will just despawn stuff. But yeah, usually you just do this for items.
Alright, I
Yeah,
like
this
it.
is supposed to be a giant crafting wing, but at the moment it's just this thing.
Just this thing, it's not even inside.
yep. Oh, it's
Are you
rendering
guys
the
missing-
candles.
Yeah, it's not rendering the candles for me either. This hasn't been in forever.
It's working partially with the vanilla texture.
I see.
I
I
think.
see candles.
There's the candle, but not the book. And with
Oh yeah, no book.
what's the name of the pack? Dawn's pack, Vanilla Plus.
Mm-hmm.
There's no candles and no
Mhm.
book.
Yeah, no book for me. I have candles
Oh,
though.
you have some of the minecarts. We use a PES system. I'm not sure if you know those candies where you have these lines of tablets, and you move ahead, and then one of the tablets comes out.
Yep, good old Pez dispenser.
Yeah. Well, that's basically how our minecart system works.
Very
You have this stack of cards, and if we go down, I think
It
we
had
can
to be
open-
protected because some people would break it by trying to sit in the cart, which would move all of the cart.
Yep.
It's. I think we can move some.
I mean, I
stuff
could just go
around.
stand in the thing.
Here you can see them. You can't see, but there's like a
Yep. You see the
a
edges of
piston
them.
below. Yeah, you see a piston below or at the back, and as soon as you come to the train station here
Hmm.
on our side.
I was gonna let you stand in the piston so I could see it to get dispensed.
Oh right, okay. So well, there's these detector
Detector.
blocks here,
Hmm.
and if either one of them gets a person in front of them, like so,
Piston triggers and it pushes the minecart out to
piston
you.
pushes out. Yeah, exactly. And at the same time, I'm not sure if you can see the redstone up there.
I can
Yeah,
see
you
the
can see.
rails turn.
Exactly. Yeah. Like as long as you stand at the dispenser, it will keep that powered. So it will. That's how it
Until Bado
chooses what
stands in the
direction
way
it
and
needs to
breaks
go.
it.
Oh, oh.
This is how it decides where it needs to put the rail because it will
And
just
if
make
there's
the
no
turn.
one, it will go to the last one.
Yeah.
Yep. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot.
So smoothie machine.
Oh yeah,
Just one of the carts.
Smoothie machine.
I'll go down the stairs.
Oh, the smoothie machine. Okay.
You get nice smoothies. You had some.
Yep.
Right. Nice. Which was empty too.
I love this so much. Not just how it works, but... Or I guess just how it works. Like, not just the machine, but the mechanic.
I
Yeah,
love
the
how
mechanic is great.
Cloudcell made this mechanic. It's really nice. I mean, we sacrificed cobble generators for it because we can't generate cobble anymore, but getting this in return is pretty cool.
Yeah, I definitely am sad about the lack of cobble gens, because I'd love to have a cobble generator that then passed into one of these.
Mm-mm. Maybe something to make loose variant out of gravel would be good or something.
I think that'd be super cool.
Maybe
Yeah,
compact.
basically, you can get more stone out of smooth stone because you get 9 stones out of it. So technically, you have infinite stone, but then you'd still have to manually mine it. So if we can make a
so much
machine that can
clicking.
break that, yeah.
That could
I
be
had
cool.
an idea to have like a piston extension, just like the piston shovel, but like some kind of a prong or something that just breaks blocks if it tries to pierce something.
I like it.
So maybe I'll work on that some more.
I like
That could be
idea.
a way to do that. And it could also just pierce mobs and kill them or something. I don't know. Stab, stab, stab.
Yes. I mean, I'm all about stabbing, alright? Let me tell you what. I am all about stabbing.
Yeah, and down here we have the newer mine. That isn't a death trap.
Oh, that's nice.
Just neat and orderly.
Look at that.
I gave up on trying to have a mine here. I just moved like 2,000 blocks away and made my own.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think we can go all the way up, so we can go to the bottom.
Yeah. Is there still all the way up here? Yes, there is.
Huh, so we can.
Maybe we should start with how bottles are made. Like maybe we should start with the clay turner.
Okay, yeah, no, that probably makes sense. Feels logical.
Like in the whole process of making soul urns, you start with raw clay that we'll get in the end, I grabbed the stack. Is this turned on? So let's turn it off for a little bit. There we go. And what you do basically is fill one side. Wait, this is the exit. Oops.
That should be labeled.
Yeah, well, this building is supposed to have a roof and everything and windows, and yeah, it's it's not finished.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of gave up on the aesthetics after a bit.
Do these all just make urns, or is there one for each type of thing?
No, they're all making urns.
Okay.
But the setting is in here in this block dispenser. Depending on how
yep.
many items are in here, the longer or shorter it will try to spin stuff. So right now it's set on 3 items. That's planter.
That's the
Matthew
plan.
has been using it for making a lot of planters, as we could see.
Let's go back to urns.
Did you put stuff in? Yeah, nice. So basically it places it in one stuff, then it starts turning it into urns. And that takes a while.
It does take a little bit.
That's why there's 4.
Yep. And then it turns into urns and breaks.
Yeah,
And,
the urn gets sucked up on the left side, and all the extra clay balls can make a new clay block, and that's why it goes up and down to try and make a new clay block.
So
And if there's enough clay balls, it will make one. And if there's not enough clay balls, it will just spit out a new block, a new clay block.
So at worst, you lose like 6 or 7 clay in the end. But most of the time, you only lose just a few.
And if you stop it before it's empty, you don't lose anything. Or if it's so full that the exit is filled, you won't lose anything either. That's how this works.
I like
Yeah,
it.
the redstone's really simple. It's just this and then some redstone lines to all the sides.
Yep.
Well, when you have them, you need to cook them. And that's why you have this auto tube kiln.
Oh yeah, we didn't look at the tube kiln yet.
It's currently empty. Do we have stuff? Yeah, we have some endstone. We can put that in.
I'm bringing some urns too.
Okay.
Oh cool. That'll
We'll
bring-
fill one with urns. So just 2 loads. You can. Oh, the one is full. Okay, nice. And once it's full, see if it's cooking. It's not.
Oh, here you can put it in the. You put those urns in the dispenser here.
Yep.
And then you press the button here, and you come check down the side.
Push a button.
Push it 7 times, and then it's there. And I have another one over here, but I think I want to push the button when you guys are upstairs, so you can see how the mechanics work.
Yeah,
That we can
good idea.
Yep. But yeah, basically when these are cooked, the water will push them into
Oh yeah, yeah.
collection.
Yeah,
And
you
the
have this-
detector on the ceiling triggers a new batch.
Yeah, and the last one is only powered by 8 hibachis, so it will take a little bit longer, so every item will already be really close by. So there's
Nice.
very small chance of loss. Very small.
Like that.
Let's go up.
Yep.
There's a tiny path here. I missed it for a very long time. Like, I think I found the stairs a couple weeks after I actually finished it.
So that's a valid question, Nugget. A lot of Better Than Wolves designs are they're actually come up with a lot of them have been designed by one of the 2 people here, Horacho and Bado. Horacho's come up with a lot of designs, the mob farm that everybody uses, and also I believe this tube kiln was you designing the most efficient possible tube kiln.
Well, it's the most efficient so far. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
so
how
far.
if somebody else finds something nice, but this is really compact compared
Yeah, I
to
think-
how we used to do things.
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
this was from the period where we were all trying to make stuff as compact as possible.
Yeah,
So
I
if you
believe
press
that's
the
when
button
this
down,
happened.
We can see it from the top.
Are you guys ready for a button press?
Go ahead.
Because this happens when the detector finds something, or if we press the button.
Each activation of the block dispenser is placing a block and pushing it in the kiln.
Yep.
Until
the solid block being placed makes the repeater signal go through the solid block, just for the people at home that aren't maybe super familiar with redstone. And then the buddy block detecting it, I assume, just correct me if I'm wrong, but the buddy block detecting it, his output is over the block dispenser, so he repowers the block dispenser to place the next one.
Yeah, and unless there's nothing, so then it will just do nothing.
Yep.
I think, yeah, this one uses a redstone torch to do give power and put another item, but
and
to
then
also not trigger the buddy block.
Yep.
Because the buddy block doesn't register redstone being placed.
Yep. So it doesn't register the redstone torch being placed, so it doesn't send another signal to starts it again. So it stops at 7. The minecart system was also a Horacho design. As far as like explaining how redstone engineers come up with things is kind of complicated. Most of us do it out of necessity, right? Where we decide, I'm going to build X thing or whatever, and then it just becomes I'm gonna poke it until it works, and then after it works, I'm gonna poke it until I like it, and I like the way it works. At least that's how I build redstone machines. I don't, whether that's how you guys do it, but I feel like usually first iteration is testing and proof of concept, and then every iteration after that just ends up being a slightly smaller and smaller version.
Yep, same for me.
Yeah, just the same here.
That's also how I build stuff. I try to make something first, like the mechanics first, and then I try to build my stuff around this. This whole building just fitted around. That's why I would go to its structure. Like I needed water to get in here, and then it was at that height, so now everything's at that height, and here we needed to walk to show.
Yep, exactly. So that's another critical thing about building attractive redstone machines, especially in Better Than Wolves, because of the size and complexity of machines. It's super important to build the machine first. It's at least way easier. I had on the Adolis server back in the days when Adolis was still a thing. I see collection. Oh, okay, that's just redstone.
Down here is collection.
Is collection. Nice. Back in the days of Adolis, I did a base that was lifted off the ground, and I did it intentionally to make it complicated to hide the redstone. But that was just because I wanted the challenge.
Here to the side we have the water flow we used from this machine. It goes all the way through here because it was close, and we use these screw pumps to pump it up again so we can keep it at the same level.
Nice.
Now we come to the soul urn machine. I think you can see everything from this machine as well. So yeah, this is the front. We just have a bottle placed there with a dispenser that has all the other bottles. Pardon me.
Okay.
I had to cough there. So the button doesn't work. Oh right. So the dispenser sees it, and when it doesn't see it, it will try to place a new one. And that's basically how it works.
Yeah, you just feed it with the hellfire dust.
Yeah, and when it's full, it will just plop down, and when it notices it's empty, it will just put a new one. It's a bit compact, a bit cramped in here, but
it's a bit cramped in here, but yeah, this is pretty compact for a bottler. As somebody who's built a number of them in my time. It's been a while. It would take me a hot minute to do it again, but...
Yeah, basically it sees a pulse, and then it opens. Okay, one level up you can see more.
Oh, nice.
Basically, this is a row full of hoppers that are filled with the ground netherrack. Well, it's not that full right now, but you get the point.
Yep.
And one is extended and one is retracted. And basically, what it's doing is it pulls and pushes at the same time. So if it's a short pulse, it only drops 8 because it drops 8 at a time. That's just exactly enough on her. And it will fall on top of that soul hopper, so the souls get filtered into the urn.
Yep.
And at the same time, this other one will push the hellfire that's left. It will push it one forward.
So that it gets collected on the side and goes into
Yeah.
the collection system down below.
Yeah. So basically, that whole detection system also triggers this whole plop 8 new things. It's a recurring. How do you say that? It just keeps going in circles until it's full, and then you need to reboot it.
Oh yeah, it's a loop.
And the collection area is down here. Yeah, you saw that.
Nice.
We can turn it on. There's a reboot button here on the side if it's stopped because something is empty. If you go really close, the stuff falls. The hellfire just falls in front of us. So if you stand too close, you will pick up some hellfire. Yes. And this one should be close. Yeah. That's the nice thing about moldings and sidings and stuff. It just falls through this. This is a molding. This is a siding block above here. It's wide enough for stuff to fall through. And it's empty, so it stops.
I like it.
I guess the villager house? Plateau?
Yeah.
Yeah, this all comes back to the...
Gonna be a
base.
quick one.
Yeah, it's a nice aesthetic building.
Oh, I went up the kiln. I'm in front of the villager hall.
Okay.
Oh, okay. We'll just walk through the tunnel here.
I think it's better from the kitchen. This way we forgot the kitchen.
Oh, the kitchen is nicer, yeah. Yeah.
Kitchen.
You get more view.
On your left, on the stairs. Go up. Oh no, wait. The stream is delayed. Forgot.
Yep.
Where are you?
So I'm in the kitchen. I think no, that's not the kitchen.
Go by the enchanter,
Enchanter. Okay. That I can find.
and there's a little stair on the side. You'll see us.
Can I find the enchanter? Yes, I can. Okay, stairs down.
Nope.
To the left.
Back.
To the right, to the right.
Go back up.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Oh hi.
Tiny little stair on the side.
Oh, okay, we were going up. Got it. I thought we were going down.
And that's the kitchen and potion area.
Oh, it's adorable.
There's a little Easter egg too, but that's for your Racho to show. Can you make it up the top?
I think so. Yeah.
There's
A little parkour.
little parkour.
Parkour! I'm up.
Oh, alright.
Oh.
I'm not good at parkour, apparently. Am I supposed to be able to make that jump?
You're supposed to. You're standing on the right one? Yeah. You're supposed to go up that little thing.
Use the
fence.
ladder, it's higher.
You can go up the fence.
Not the
first.
ladder, the fence.
Yeah, okay.
And then you can jump up.
Got it. Okay. Got it. You're supposed to make the corner. Well, that's exciting. Nope.
That was it. Almost.
Yeah, that one jump is the hardest. The other one is just know-how.
Oh my god.
Last try.
Yeah, all right. One more, and then I'm not gonna spend any more time on that. Signs are really throwing me off. Wow, I just didn't
Oh.
even hit the space bar. Oh my god. I like this a lot. I like that this is here.
What kind of splash potion was that? I don't reckon. Oh, is it Raju?
I don't know. It doesn't exist in the game.
It's
Oh.
speed. There we go. Now I made it.
Oh man, I missed this so much.
I made it. I did it.
Nice.
And I guess you can see the villager hall from here.
Yeah, look at that. This is a nice, pretty building over there.
So that's the big one with the big roof.
Hmm?
The big red roof. The big
So pretty. This is where you were breeding villagers and breaking the server, right? Was in here?
Yup.
Okay.
Exactly.
I thought so.
So that's some very fancy living area for villagers.
Oh yeah,
Full
you know,
above
these
full.
guys are living their best life out here.
And the max level 1, they get a 2x2 house.
Yes, because they're fancy and important.
Not having the scrolls be a forced trade is such a pain for the unbreaking, by the way.
Yeah.
It must have cost like 250 or 300
Yeah, no,
emeralds.
it's not worth getting unbreaking at this moment. It's just better to get some more efficiency scrolls probably.
That's
But
unfortunate.
even that's also really hard to get, so yeah. I hear Husky.
Yeah, you hear the husky.
Mm-hmm.
He's being a pest.
Yeah, there's not much here to see, I guess. Initially, I wanted to have the storage area here, but
Okay.
Retro got the castle started, so we moved.
So we move the storage over there.
Yes, I'm still not sure what I'm gonna put here.
More storage, more better storage.
This is our most advanced farm. It's called a sheep farm.
Yep.
You use
For
a
wool.
shear. Yep.
You need so much bronze wool for villager trading again, so that's why there's so many bronze sheep.
Yeah, cows are up there, I think.
Oh, the pumpkin farm just started. You can see the harvest holding.
Is it time or I thought it would be
Oh,
the
it's
actual-
like, I think it's every couple minutes I do it.
I see.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
And if an item falls too long through a web, it will turn into its
You
item
can see
form.
the pumpkin, yeah, just in time.
Uh-huh.
When it reaches the bottom, boop,
Plop.
it pops into the item form.
Which is super nice.
Yeah, and so, yeah, over here we have pumpkins and melons. We have the pumpkins that are used for the chicken farm to make chicken feed, and they get
Mhm.
floated into a minecart below here. You can see it in the water.
Yep. Chilling back
On
there.
this side, I added a little sugarcane farm, because there was just enough space for it.
There was just there was room, so why not?
Well, yeah, because you'll see from the inside, the redstone is a bit crazy because I just wanted to have it a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more convenient to have the piston where the glass is, so that they pull the pumpkin towards you.
Yeah.
But I wanted to have a nice fancy window that can see everything. So since we at this point we already had the mob trap and the nether mob trap giving us all gold, I went a little overboard.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's
So if you
straight
look
to the,
inside the redstone here,
Is yeah.
so I redid the timing on the piston to look a little better and to fix a little issue. Because if you, well, let's go in front. Perfect, it's going. So if you move piston on both sides of the plant at the same time, and the plant decides to grow just at this moment, if it can't place the melon or the pumpkin on the block on its side, it's gonna crush the stem.
Yep. And
So you have to have a different timing on the piston on one side for the other. Actually, I can trigger it so you can see it.
Yeah, so that it alternates, and then you guys can see how it works.
Yeah, just a sec. It's kind of slow.
See, all the pistons go at different times, which I mean looks gorgeous. It looks super cool.
But yeah, it's a bit over designed, obviously. And so we got the pumpkin from this. We got the skeleton heads from the mob trap. And they move on the minecart track, just hanging below the aqueduct. Actually, we can go there. What time is it? You're good. We're not gonna mess with the minecart.
Wanna go sleep?
Nah, I think by the time we talk about it, it's gonna be morning. Just don't fall.
Too bad
Yeah,
there's
just
such a
don't
big open space here that's nothing.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been maybe useful to build stuff here.
Yeah, we should build something there. That's not just nothing.
So there we have the cart from the pumpkin on one side, skeleton heads on the other side. How can I show it best? I guess we start from the bottom.
I probably trust you too much. I wouldn't have even looked if there was water. I just jumped. I was like, yeah, Bado jumped. It's got to be safe. This is like my mom would be like, if your friend jumped off a bridge, would you?
Would you
And
follow?
yeah, clearly the answer is yes.
Just blind trust.
Yeah.
Oh, Bado, I know how you can abuse that blind trust later on,
Oh god.
if you catch my drift.
I'm not
Can't
sure.
wait to get to the end.
Well, now I don't trust
Oh.
either of you anymore. At all.
Alright, so let's see if there's some chicken here on the side. Little door.
Okay.
So that's the pen where they grow up and die.
Okay. Down here.
Because babies can't jump one block high.
Yep.
So they'll path around.
Is there
And they'll
something
eat.
that lures them to the
And-
grass, or is it just luck and chance?
No,
based?
just I'm not sure why, but if you look, this one and most of them, they just love going on this side. I think in their pathfinding they're trying to get high up, so they try to move up or something.
Oh, could be.
Let me see what else we got. Because you don't need anything to lure them. Once they're an adult, in just a few minutes, most of them will be dead.
Huh.
Nice.
That's kind of neat.
Where's the output?
Let's go back. So here is where we make the chicken feed in the cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
On the right side in the hole, we have a ton of seeds, and on the other side,
Yep.
And you use minecarts to put them here, right?
yeah, that's the mine carts that we'll see them soon. What time is it? Let me
Yeah,
go
we
to
saw the
the
pots
cart.
from the heads are up there, making it into bone meal.
Yeah, we got 5 minutes, 4 minutes till that time. All right, so let's go down. There's a little ladder on this side. It's not finished. It's just like the. I was working on it still yesterday.
Piston there blocking the output. We just waiting for daytime.
So
Or did we lose Batto?
I think we lost Bado.
I think we did.
Oh, can you hear
there
me?
he is. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, my mic shut on.
it's
I don't know
it's
why.
been quiet for a while.
Okay, shit. I was saying everything. Well, I gotta start over. So this is where everything starts. In the morning, there's a daylight sensor. Actually, we can see the output of the daylight sensor here. It's this lens signal. You can see it in front of the detector here.
Yep.
And there's another one on the other side, just
Mhm.
to be safe. So when they both turn off, actually I can manually trigger it. No, let's wait. So we have our signal. We load 8 chicken feed. Oh yeah, it just started. Perfect. If you look, the cauldron is tipped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just make sure you don't stand.
Yeah, I intentionally stood on this corner block where there wasn't any rails.
Here we go. It spit out the feed out of side of the cart because the trapdoor is open.
That makes sense.
So it loads the cart. It loads them with chicken feed, and the chicken feed get moved above the chicken pen, and so that feeds them. And then we're waiting for the second cart to return.
There it is.
No, there's a go. So that's the second one, and this triggers the water. You can see it here, the light block. That's the signal,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's collecting the eggs above. We can have a look at it. Didn't make the path yet. It's still work in progress.
Yeah, that's
That's the output.
okay.
With the chicken meat and the feathers here.
Very nice.
This is up. We can see that this is where the chicken go when they grow up. They fall into the water here, and there's a sow in the middle,
And they die eventually.
and they die eventually. And one last thing.
Oh, the chicken died. We don't have a looting beacon, do we?
No.
No extra feathers.
I guess we didn't show the pen, but I removed the scaffolding that was going to it.
Yeah,
Well,
you did remove the scaffolding up there. I mean, you know, it's a server tour. We could always fly up there if we had to. The world won't end.
Or does it?
Does it? Here you go. This is the feeding pens, I assume. I think your mic turned off again.
Oh shit! Yeah, there it is.
There we
So
go.
that's
Now I
the
can
chicken pen.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep 8 chickens here, so that's why we give them 8 chicken feed in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And the minecart. Actually, stay here. I'm gonna trigger it again, and
Okay.
you can see the.
And I'll watch.
If you look yeah, this way.
Yep. I'll look over at the Tower of Doom. Husky, my friend Merlin, kill. Calm yourself. Did we lose Bado's mic again?
No, I'm just going to trigger it.
Oh, okay. You got it. Just gotta go a ways away.
You. Just making sure I'm not messing something up before.
There.
Yeah, we good.
Well, I'm gonna keep the screen there. You guys keep talking. Let me mute myself real quick.
All right, it started, but you got a little time.
Hey, I'm back. WG, you have a dog now. He's downstairs.
All right, here's the cart coming up.
Yep. Cart goes up.
Puts the feed in the water here, and the cart goes back
All the way
under the
down.
cauldron.
And then the feed comes out, and all the chickens run over to it and eat the feed. And then the washing happens, and it pushes all the items in.
And that collects the egg.
It's
Just here in
also
the middle.
collected the feed right now.
Yeah, because I re-triggered it so that it didn't eat the food.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna be stuck somewhere? Should we remove that?
No, it's okay. Just that's the next step. We can go back down in the chicken pen. And so the chicken end up in here, and using the comparator, anytime there's an item in here, it's gonna be spit out.
Nice.
We collect the egg in the hopper just below, but the collection for that is not completely finished because at this point we don't care about the raw egg. We don't need the food.
Yeah.
And the chicken come here, and that's full cycle.
That's also really nice for those. The comparator, using the comparator for that is really nice. How come there's still Enderman? Is there an Ender beacon on somewhere?
I think that's the one that spawned when we put our stuff in. I don't see.
Yeah,
oh yeah, I
think
see the
it's...
beam. Yeah, it's still on.
Oh, that's fine. I turned it back on. I think I forgot to turn it off the second time.
There we go.
Oh, this. By the way, this is a small contraption for mining stuff. It's really simple, but see if we have something.
Mining,
like how tiny you can make redstone sometimes. Here's some lapis I can mine.
Like you just need ore?
Yeah. Like if you silk touched ore, you've got a fortune beacon or Yeah, if you make a Fortune 4 beacon, this is the most efficient way to get stuff, but this is basically an infinite loop of placing blocks.
Oh,
Just a
okay.
simple machine for infinitely placing stuff, yeah.
Nice.
I aim for the not the last one, the one before, so you can do 2. You do the second and last.
Oh, it's already done.
It's over.
Yeah. So we should probably have like oh, this is something that Pike could maybe do for us as well. Like break blocks like these with Fortune if there's looting or something.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I don't know where any of these items go.
Oh, I forgot one part about the chicken farm. We could show the pumpkins coming in and making seeds.
Oh yeah, they go up there and then they get. I don't remember where. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. The block that's turning red and blue is a buddy block. It basically detects block updates
It's
and sends a signal.
it was yeah, the detector block before the detector block existed.
Yep.
Or what's the name in vanilla?
Vanilla, I think, just calls him a detector.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna trigger it.
And I'm gonna stand right here so I can see the pretties.
So there's a daylight sensor in the little chimney here.
There, yep.
And that sends a signal to move the cart at the beginning of the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it just sent the cart away.
Yep. So now we're just waiting for the pumpkins to come back. Sadly, the mine carts, they're entities, so they don't run around the tracks when you're too far away.
Yeah, we can't see them all the way over there, but they're over there. I promise, they're over there.
So the difficult part with this is that when you want to smash pumpkins into seeds, you have to drop them. I think it's 16 blocks minimum.
Oh,
to be sure, or
okay.
14. I don't remember the number.
Something
But
like that. Yeah.
but there's a range where sometimes they break and sometimes they don't, so it can be a bit tricky. Oh, here it is. Come back. Split the pumpkins. Same deal as with the egg. Anytime there's a pumpkin, it's gonna spit it out using the comparator. And let me put some ball back in and just look at the bottom. Yeah, if you look, stay where we were on the little edge.
Over here.
And look down into the water where the pumpkin is gonna fall. So you have to remove the water, because when they fall into water, they don't break. Or you have to place a block or whatever.
And I assume we're using a lens and a light to send the signal down there?
You can see the lens, that's the big golden block under
right there. Nice, that's cool.
And the other side, just bring the skeleton heads and put them into a millstone.
Nice, I like that. It's very symmetrical too.
I think it's nether time now.
I think you're correct. adjust my air conditioner real quick.
I don't think there's anything left in the overworld.
Yeah, I think it's nether
Oh.
time.
No, we can show the very advanced cactus farm.
Oh yeah, but that's gonna take a while though.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
one is a big one. I
This
mean,
is like
look at it next to the chicken farm. It looks massive.
It's just massive. It's just huge.
I think the
It's
chicken farm needs to be
so
bigger.
complicated. There's no way that we could explain it on this stream. We're gonna have to do a separate stream just to talk about this cactus farm.
Yeah, I think that's a 2-hour stream just in and on itself.
Yeah,
Yep.
just in and of itself. And
Yeah,
we're
never
already
mind, we'll
at
do
the
that
2
another
hour
time.
mark today, so
You're right. We're better off going to the nether. Yeah.
yeah, we'll just go to the nether and the nether portal up?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, so it is. Okay. Beds for brave explorers.
So, this is the nether hub. We've got stuff in every direction.
I see this.
Storage for all our rack. It's gonna be empty. This is
We're in
where
the
you,
ceiling, by the way, all the way up in the nether, just under the
oh,
bedrock.
Yeah,
Just under the bedrock.
like just under the bedrock.
Yep, bedrock.
I guess we have the beacons here, wildfire blocks to get fire resistance, and the steel blocks to get our fixed weapon point.
Yeah, this is our bed.
Yeah,
So
this
click on it.
Point,
This is
the
the better than wolves
pinnacle,
bed.
the pinnacle of better than wolves, and it doesn't show, but there's
That's probably the
lot.
most time-consuming thing you can have in the.
There's a lot of souls that below here. Yeah.
Each
Yep.
block is made of 16 ingot of steel.
If you start playing Minecraft, you probably know, or better than wolves, you probably know that clay is a thing, and that you need a lot of clay. And this machine alone is
How many?
5,000 clay balls.
Oh my god.
Because you need the urns, so you need
Yup. To make the soul steel.
so many.
2,500 urns.
How many blocks
And
is the max beacon? 160 something?
um,
I get the
let's
numbers, but
count. It's 9 plus 25, 49, and 89. 81.
so yeah, too much. I'm
A
not
A
doing
lot.
that.
Too tired to count, but a lot.
Math. Number big.
Yep.
Hurt brain.
Very, very big. Yeah, and this gives us fire immunity, so that's why it's here. And if we have more beacons, we can expand, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Netherward is just Netherward. It's nothing special. We've got
Yep.
some animals get possessed if they go into the Nether or get near the Nether portal, but doesn't really matter for cows. You can still milk them. And mycelium grows in the nether, so we thought, you know what, let's just populate it with animals.
Yeah, right. Just totally normal
cream
cows.
shroom. They're very they've got a very bassy sound, very bass.
Yeah, don't breed them. And on
the
each side you
centers-
have tunnels that go thousands of blocks in each direction. And you have nether portals at regular interval. Early on, that's really useful to go and collect food. So you just go on hunting trips.
Yep.
And then later on, you want to find villages to get your crops and then to bring them back for trading.
And over here we've got our forest, our nether forest. It's bloodwood trees.
Oh yeah,
They're
forgot that.
very screamy. Oh, never planted new ones, I see. You can keep expanding this downwards, and these trees will keep growing until they have no more space. They will grow in every direction.
Yep.
They're basically meat, so they scream when you harvest them.
Yeah, they're very angry about being harvested.
Yeah, they're still growing. They're alive.
And then we have the nether portal, or the nether trap. Oh.
And off we go.
Is it? Okay. Yeah, should probably expand this to go all the way to the trap, or get something that gives the loot back to the center. But basically, you can just fall down this chute. Are you gonna follow me?
Yeah. This is my favorite. I love this so much.
It's too bad though. If you were quicker, you could probably have fallen to your death.
Oh yeah, yep.
I'm watching the feed and I was like, oh, I can see what he's doing. He's waiting to go in with him.
He's gonna try and get him to go at the same time and kill him.
Yeah, that was it. I mean, we've got a bed now, right? So it doesn't really matter.
Exactly.
And it's really close from here.
Yeah, that would have been close.
So this is a mob trap like the one in the overworld, except you're in the nether and we are in the nether fortress. So we get the mobs from the fortress. The layout is exactly the same, just the long lines. But since you can have water in the nether, you have to use piston tapes to move items around. So you can see the blaze rod moving, falling, and different items fall into different hoppers.
Let's go a bit up as well to show the trap. There's a little bit of difference.
Oh yeah, the killing part.
You have this slab design pusher. It basically allows your piston to move these two blocks or mobs if they're they can fall down. The trap goes all the way to the ceiling, so the higher floors are pigment, so you usually see just pigment dying, but if there's mobs from the trap, the nether trappers, they will probably be alive.
And the blaze won't die from fall damage.
Yep.
And then below there we have the saws.
So yeah, that's the killing chamber below. Using pistons and chopping blocks. Chopping blocks are the only blocks you can put in front of a soap that won't break the soap.
Yep. This is the only way to get these blocks, so we also have to farm for those bloody blocks.
Yep, for the bloody chopping blocks.
And yeah, let's go one layer below.
Can we build this out of iron blocks just for fun?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we still have like.
Where the fuck did you go?
I fell down a few floors.
Oh yeah, you don't want to stand on the moving blocks you fall through. Remember the old mob trap design where you would use floors and you would shift them from left to right to glitch the mob through?
Yep.
But that's something we can still do.
Yeah. So that's moving the items into different spots for collection. It's gathering the gold nuggets alongside the golden swords to be smelted into a crucible. Because that's the only way to filter out stone swords from gold swords, since they're both swell swords, they fall into the same filters.
Yep.
But you can melt the gold sword into gold, and then you can filter out the gold from the swords. Otherwise you get your system clogged up with useless stone swords. And you also get a few other items like bones and flesh that we just don't care about. You get a little magma cream, very rarely. Just like the mob trap, you only get the small ones. And We've been very unlucky with scrolls so far, because that's where you can get infinity and power.
Infinity is really rare.
Infinity is insanely rare. Didn't get a single one, and neither did we get any power.
Chance from regular skeletons.
I guess in the middle we can see the crucible here. Oh yeah, that's perfect. You can see we have a stone sword and a nugget waiting. And then the block dispenser removes the glass block just for a second. It goes into the crucible. Yep, here we go.
Oh, that was a very good process.
And then you get the gold and you just burn the swords. Let's go downstairs. And yeah, that's the collection. It's very, very simple. There's no design.
Yeah.
You just get the drop and that's it. And we get gold. So much gold. Which is so important in Better Than World.
Oh yeah, especially for anything redstone.
Yep.
Matches are a thing now, so.
The crucible in the floor is where I keep hoping to get scrolls, but still no.
We have some scrolls. But, yeah.
I want infinity.
I've
I don't
never
like-
gotten infinity ever. In my other worlds.
In all the world, yeah, very long time ago I did, but not since post A. Do we have something to show in the nether besides that?
Just a view from how the nether looks with all the growth.
Oh yeah,
So I'm waiting back in the hub.
coming back.
It's a long ladder, so it takes a little bit.
Yep.
Where do you want to go to show that?
Oh, sorry, I was checking something out. Down here in this, there's no official route yet, so we'll have to go to the route that we used to go to the ceiling. This is just the original spawn spot of our nether portal. It was right over here, where now there's some ugly growth.
Yep.
And if you go over here, there's all this nice stuff.
Don't stand on the growth, hold on.
Yeah, I'm avoiding it very carefully.
What are you talking about? What's wrong?
Not all of us have full forged steel armor, my friend.
You can stand on the stuff, except the red stuff. The if you have boots, you can walk on everything, but you can usually just walk on the not fully grown.
Yeah, but don't break it.
Oh yeah,
The spores will hit you.
because if
Yeah,
you
just
break
have the
it like
boots.
if you break it like this, stuff will explode.
Yeah. I was very almost in that blast radius.
Huh? Somebody's stinky. But it's a good way to propagate this stuff. So I break it a lot to spread it.
Doesn't it spread fast enough on its own?
No, sometimes
so-
it can't reach places.
Oh, okay.
Is it
It helps to
And-
jump up some ledge.
also that? Yeah. So you see these paths over in the end where.
Yep.
And this prevents mob from spawning.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And if they do spawn and walk on top of this, they will die as well.
yeah, it
Yeah.
hits them.
Kills them just the same as it kills us.
Pretty much.
It's a blight that eats everything.
I like how it looks in Dawn's Vanilla Plus pack.
Yeah. The only downside is that you can't discern the growth from the
When it's
fully
full,
grown.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it
'Cause
makes
it's
it
all
more
gold.
homogeneous to look.
Sorry?
It makes it more homogeneous. Oh, what's the word?
Yeah, homogeneous, I
Homogeneous.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out this Dawn's pack.
Yeah, it's like it uses a lot of the newer vanilla textures.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you go down here, there's the Nether Fortress, but that's not really interesting anymore. That's just for helping to increase the mob trap output. We keep trying to place cement over those because the growth doesn't grow over the Nether bricks.
Yep.
The texture pack was sent to you, by the way.
Thank you.
So let's go to the end. I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
There's a tunnel to that, right? Cool.
Yeah, it's just one. The wheels are so awesome.
Yeah, the road's pretty great. Here's an idea. Teleport.
We kept the silverfish spawner alive because silverfish in the end drop clay and
Yes.
efficiency scrolls, the most important scroll, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And with this lever, we could technically bring them with us.
Okay, nice.
So there's ways to make a trap where the spawner is, but it requires multiplayer because you can load this side and the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But we used it mostly to get some seedlings for our actual clay traps.
Fish, yeah.
Yes,
The
yeah,
actual clay
silverfish trap.
farm.
These dispensers or block dispensers over there are used for farming obsidian. Well, we used to farm obsidian with it
Mm-hmm.
because
Does this
every time
spawn
something
pad
spawns,
regenerates?
yeah, something respawns, they spawn some obsidian. Do we have a backup? Because this is a long route, so.
Yeah, I can teleport to
Adios.
you when you get there.
Sure. Just to get away from the island, so nothing else can spawn. Nothing can spawn on wood.
Yep.
And as long as you make everything from wood. By the way, Enderman can't teleport to wood either, so
Ooh.
you make it completely safe. Yeah, you just can't put torches everywhere.
Yeah.
You'll regret that. You can teleport.
10? Cool. Here I is.
So there is our Ender.
Yep, the good old Ender.
Still uses water, but just never accessible. So either they die in the first ledge or the second ledge.
Do buckets work normally in the end still?
Do what?
Do buckets work in the end still?
Oh, they work like old-time buckets, but also with the better than wolves kind of, I can pick up non-source blocks. So with one bucket you can make everything.
Oh, okay.
So
Very
like,
nice.
I can just grab this and then grab another water from here. So you can just make water really easily.
In the end, but specifically in the end.
In the end, yeah.
Yep.
And removing it is a problem, however.
Yeah.
We have a small beacon here, I think. This one's just by the way, if you're still talking, we can't hear you.
Oh,
No, I just came back, but I'm running. I'm
Okay.
coming.
I think this one is just here to spawn some extra endermen, but I'm not sure. Or some silverfish or something. I'm not sure.
okay. I'm pretty sure right because it's an end beacon.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Ender Beacon just had more Endermen in the end, but
So I'm not sure if it can spawn up there. Not sure what the range is. It's really small. The range. Maybe the vertical range is infinite. So maybe.
Don't know.
But
You're asking the
yeah,
wrong guy.
looting beacon for the clay, because clay is love.
Mm-hmm.
And this is our clay farm.
Play.
By the way, the endermen spawn on platforms that get pushed with pistons, just so they can drop faster. This is our best experience output as well.
Makes sense.
Drop
Pistons to
touch.
drop them makes sense.
The small trap over here is our first clay farm. This is where we brought the silverfish from the... We brought them all the way over here and just let them infest the stone. And as you can see, those ugly blocks are infested.
Yep.
And silverfish just multiply in them. Either spawn a fish or spread to another block next to them.
Okay.
And if they try to spread but they spread into something that's already full, they just get cramped. If they spread again, they will just break the block. Either that or the block gets completely depleted.
Okay.
And the more depleted it is, the more clay it drops. So it basically turns the stones into clay, and they drop themselves from clay as well. And below here you see gravel and clay, because that's what the blocks break into. And this one's basically a redesign of that. It's not completely finished, it just did 1/3 of it, but it's already outputting a lot of clay. We have like a full box of clay blocks, I think.
and the bottleneck is actually smooth stone.
Yeah, we're running out of stone quicker than we could stand here for.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Especially
So
since
yeah,
we
now we
used
do want a cobble generator because we don't have the stone to
Yeah,
keep
the
this
lack
up.
of the lack of stone definitely generates a need for a cobble gen.
So I added the vine traps just so those mobs that spawn in there try to go out of the blocks, but if you don't have them they will suffocate and sometimes items get stuck in there, so this just gives
Yeah,
them a
we
little
saw
bit
one
bigger
die.
chance. Yeah.
Yep.
This just gives them a bit more chance to make them walk out of there. So now you see there's a block floating there where it shouldn't be able to float. Yeah. So sometimes that happens, but this one works from up to down. And as you can see, the lower ones are all infected, and it tries to rise up, but yeah, lots of fish, as you can see.
Oh yeah, lots of fish.
I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think that about sums up the server tour.
I can't think of anything else. Yeah.
I mean, it did take 2.5 hours, so
Just look at that clay output. Just from the time that we were standing here, it's a massive amount.
pretty significant.
I think a full stack of clay blocks.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that's a stack of railblocks right there.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is like the Battle Royale's dream if you if you've been in the new versions.
Oh yeah, clay,
Another
like
stack,
massive
that's
clay output is huge.
lovely. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the silk touch that's still very rare.
I need the XP, man. Doesn't need war chest.
I need it too. I need level 90.
I'm 84. I only need 6 level to be done.
Wish I
Ah,
could
you
get
you
to
got
6
to-
of my levels.
Be creative, you can hit me.
You can't hurt him. He's immune to your petty weapons.
Oh, my armor isn't rendering on
It
the
is
screen.
not. I thought that was interesting.
I am wearing it.
Oh, there it is. I see your pants now. There it goes. Stuff was
Change the
appearing and
level.
disappearing.
Can't change the game mode of another player?
Because he's also an op.
I don't know, but it wasn't rendering on his stream. I had to remove them and put them back in.
Mhm.
I don't know why. But I can see yours, yeah.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah, you want me? Catch me if you can.
he's also fast as fuck, boy. To quote the memes, fast as fuck, boy. Oh, now he's invisible. Except for, you know, the block that he was carrying around that he finally threw.
And the particles that are flying around.
Mm-hmm. There's more XP over here, Vado. Ow.
It's mine. 85.
Got punched and I'm offended about it.
Contra who? I didn't see anything.
Yeah, because you're invisible.
Shame on you. I'll get the XP anyway.
We'll do it anyway. He does what he wants. Alright, I think that that about sums us up for the fabulous server tour here. Thanks to those of you who joined us. I actually don't know who the viewer list is anymore because I changed the screen. Hopefully you guys had a good time. Server's pretty... Oh my god.
That's not even a level yet. They're so
Yeah,
bad.
it's- Just get nothing.
Those things are so useless.
Still not a level. Alright, sorry.
Are these all level 1?
Your goodbyes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
1 level.
Keep in mind that the server is pretty open to players, and so if you guys want to jump in and hang out with us, feel free. My hair is a terrible mess. Holy crap. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Bye bye.